Hi, I'm Brinley.
And I'm Tess.
Welcome back to Gnasher News TV.
This week we're bringing you lots of info and updates from Gorzycki and the community.
Last week's musical, Finding Nemo, was a splashing success. Way to go, Tiger Pride players.
The Muslim celebration, Ramadan, began last week and will go through the month of March. Ramadan is a holy month that has fasting, prayers, and community for Muslims.
March is also Women's History Month. Women's History Month began as only a week in 1978 in Santa Rosa, California.
But in March of 1987, Congress passed Hub L, which initiated the Women's History Month in full effect.
Hey Tigers, did you know that's Women's History Month? If not, let's go learn about it.
It's important because we need to recognize all the things that women did to help this country and stuff.
I think it's important because we get to honor women and all their amazing accomplishments.
I think Women's History Month is important because women helped our country grow and our world grow because they have good minds.
To appreciate everything they've done for everyone.
So that we can appreciate women.
I look up to SZA because she's really talented and she has done a lot of hard work to get where she is today.
I look up to my sister because she's always helpful and I love her a lot.
I look up to my mom because she is very helpful to me.
I look up to SZA because she's really cool and she makes good music.
I look up to my mom because she's always there for me.
Women's History Month started as a local week and took years to be federally recognized. Today it is about moving forward together in women educating and inspiring generations. Started as a local Malala Yousafzai once said, "I raise my voice not so that I can shout, but so those without a voice can be heard. We cannot all succeed when half of us are held back." Also, don't forget that at the Austin Public Library throughout March there will be activities. For example, there's a historical fiction book club, a movie night, and a Women's History Month inspired art class, and much more. You can go to the Austin Public Library website to find out more about it.
Wow, I'm so glad I learned more about Women's History Month. Who do you look up to?
Did you know that Gorzycki is starting a girls' flag football team?
Yeah, I was thinking about joining, but I don't know how tryouts work.
Now let's pass it over to Annika.
Hey Tigers, today we're going to talk about a new upcoming club called Girls Flag Football. We're going to talk to some of the girls that are going to join and the amazing coach, Coach Willab.
I want to join flag football because I've been playing it since I was 6. So
I want to join flag football because I think it's really fun and a lot of my friends are also doing it.
I'm looking forward to probably just being on a team with the people I know at school.
I'm most looking forward to is having fun and just doing an alternative to tackle football.
I think other girls should join because it's something new to try.
I think other girls should join because it's a really nice way to meet new people.
Oh, that made me want to join. Now let's talk to Coach Willab about her hopes for this club.
Flag football is a non-contact version of American football. It is where instead of tackling a player, you can pull the flag belt from around them in order to have them ruled as down. And it's essentially the same rules as regular football. It's just instead of contact, you are pulling flag belts. I just want to provide an opportunity for the girls in this school to be able to play football and just have a lot of fun and get to know the rules, and hopefully we'll all just have a good time. I grew up a big football fan. I play flag football myself, and I see there's a lot of girls in this school that also love football, so I just wanted to provide an opportunity for us to all come together and share that interest with one another.
What a great input. Let's hand it back to Tess and Brinley.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on.
It all started when the recent episode of Gnasher News did the celebrity lookalikes, and Mr. Cano promised us donuts if we got him on Gnasher News as Brad Pitt, lookalike for Brad Pitt. But now he's backfiring on it because he said it didn't meet the contract of recognition.
Now welcome Mr. Cano to tell his side of the story about this ongoing legal battle in his Spanish class.
Welcome, Mr. Cano.
Thank you for having me.
What is your side of the story?
So the agreement was very simple. All that my 7th period class needed to do is to make Gnasher News recognize me as the official Brad Pitt in Fight Club lookalike. That side of the agreement did not happen. They mentioned me, but they did not recognize me as the official lookalike for Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Let's settle this legal battle once and for all.
Kieran, put up the screen.
So donuts?
No.
Hey Tigers, this year starting March 7th and ending March 28th, PALs are putting together a fundraiser called Stomp Cancer. Stomp Cancer is a shoe fundraiser going towards our charity. The top 5 donors will get to go to a small party and bring a +1. You may bring in gently worn, used, and new shoes that are in good condition, clean, and still wearable. A small scuff is okay, but we recommend bringing in shoes that you grew out of or shoes that you just don't wear. You can bring in sneakers, sandals, cleats, boots, and even heels. You may not bring in shoes that have soles falling off, broken heels, or parts that are no longer wearable. To donate shoes, we will have 2 boxes located in the Commons, one by the buses and one by the car loop. Our goal is 2,000 pairs of shoes, so we can profit $1,000, so we'd appreciate you bringing in your shoes to Stomp Cancer.
Have you started thinking about your Sweet 16?
Yeah, I want like a big cake and like a whole bunch of
Wait,
balloons.
are you guys talking about Sweet 16s?
Yeah.
Did you know that Gorzycki's turning 16 this year?
Wow, that's crazy. Gorzycki's old enough to drive.
Let's pass it over to Lottie to hear more about Gorzycki turning 16.
Hey Tigers, did you know that Gorzycki's turning 16 this year? I feel like I'm standing in a historical building. Let's talk to some OGs about the history of Gorzycki.
When our school opened, our entire department was so excited for this new opportunity, and we wanted to build the best fine arts department in the district to honor the memory of Diane Gorzycki.
Something that started when I was here that isn't here anymore. I know for a while we all wore our ID badges, and we have stopped doing that.
One of the things that I would like to bring back to Gorzycki Middle School would be the block scheduling. Being an elective teacher, I would love to have 90 minutes to spend with my students outside.
When I got first hired here, I taught 7th grade math. So I taught 7th grade math and 7th grade accelerated math, and then I switched around year 4 or 5 to 8th grade math and algebra 1.
Something that I'd like to leave in the past for Gorzycki is that when we first started, we were all coming from different schools because some people had come from one middle school, other people had come from another middle school to make Gorzycki. So I think that there was a lot of us not being united.
I hope that the department stays with student focus, with encouraging kids and challenging them, because something that's really great about this school and these students is that they surprise me every day.
So one of the things that I'd like to leave in the past, I did 13 years of teaching a core subject, and that's something that I want to leave in the past. I'm really super excited and really happy to be an elective teacher.
Going forward in the future, I'd like just to see that community bond grow stronger and us really support one another.
I miss when our department would go visit all the elementary schools.
What keeps me here at Gorzycki is the students, you guys, the faculty, the community. I love this area, just really supportive community, and it's easy to stay in a place that's so wonderful like this.
Well, we've talked to some OG teachers, but what about our OG 8th grade students? Let's go check it out.
My favorite memory going to the Gorzycki is probably playing for the tennis team and making districts.
My favorite memory of going to Gorzycki is probably like Tiger Day, because it was like in 6th grade, because I was able to hang out with friends and we were really free. Like we could just like run around the school pretty much.
Some of my favorite memories are probably like the dances.
I learned a lot about history and then other subjects, but I learned about communication and talking with others.
Something I learned in middle school that I didn't know as a 6th grader was probably just like, honestly, like learning how to make more friends.
Probably like some like social skills.
Well, one policy that's not here, that was here during my 6th grade year, is block schedule.
One policy in my 6th grade year that isn't here anymore, it's like badges. I remember that was a big policy.
A policy that isn't here anymore is the lanyards.
That party was crazy.
Yeah, that party was really great.
That music was awesome. Was that the Gorzycki Orchestra playing?
Yeah, I think it was. Did you know the UIL performance is coming up?
Let's go talk to Ryder about the musical talents at Gorzycki.
Whoa, Dylan, I didn't know you played French horn.
Yeah, we have UIL soon.
We should talk to some other students and teachers about band and orchestra UIL. Hi, Tigers. Our fine arts department has some competitions in March, so let's talk to some students about it and how they think they will do. UIL is kind of like a star test for band and orchestra. At the PAC, they play 3 prepared pieces and sight read 1 more they have never seen before. Afterwards, the judges give them grades to see how well they do. Here are the pieces being performed by each of the bands.
The hardest part about performing at UIL is probably like knowing the music. The hardest part
of performing at UIL is probably just the anticipation of what is happening in the moment.
UIL. The hardest part about performing at UIL is that there's a lot of judges, so someone might like mess up because they're nervous. I calm my nerves before I perform when I talk to my friends.
I think the hardest part about performing at UIL is performing in front of the judges and because it can be nerve-wracking. I usually calm myself down by goofing off or practicing. That also helps just so that I know what to do.
That seems like a very challenging event. We're so proud of all the band and orchestra students and all they've accomplished so far. Have a great time at UIL, Tigers.
Well, that's all we have for this week.
Thanks for watching the 9th episode of Gnasher News.
See you next time, Tigers.